Hello and welcome to New Function Monday with Kugamon. This week, we will be highlighting the 4 crucial steps to enable price uplift for a renewable service within Kugamon subscription management. Now let's jump right in and explore these 4 steps together. Step number 1, which we recommend, is to fill in within Kugamon Settings the field called Renewable Price Uplift Percent. And let's take a look at this visually so you know where to go to double check that this is filled for your org. All right, now you'll see that I'm currently within Lightning. And what I'm going to do to first open up Kugamon Settings is click into the app launcher and then start to type in Kugamon into the search bar and then click into Kugamon configuration. From here, I'm going to simply click on this Kugamon Settings button, and that'll direct us directly to Kugamon Settings. From here, the field that you want to review is going to be right within the default information section. Specifically, it is called the Renewal Price Uplift Percent field, which you will see here denoted at 3%. This means that this 3% will be the default renewal price uplift percent for your org. Now, let's say we want to enable this price uplift towards specific products that are renewable. Let's review the step number 2 to ensuring that we cover all the bases and get this set up for success. Step number 2 is to ensure that on the renewable product, we have set the uplift renewal price to true. So let's hop back into our test environment and visually see where this is represented. So you can also take that extra precaution and make sure this is enabled in your org. So I'm back within our test environment, and what I have are 2 renewable services open. And the first one is this SLA Gold product. Now you will notice that if I scroll down into the renewal information section, that we can see the uplift renewal price checkbox, and it is indeed enabled. This is that checkbox that you want to check just to make sure that you will have that renewal price applied accordingly. I'm going to do the same thing with the second renewable product. This is the support standard. Again, if I scroll down to renewal information, I can locate the uplift renewal price checkbox, which is also indeed enabled. And that is how you visually check that you have set the various uplift renewal price checkboxes to true for each relevant renewable product. The step number 3 that we want to review is to ensure that within the additional account info object, we have indeed filled the renewal price uplift percent. Again, let's hop back into the test environment and visually see where this is. As you can see, I'm back within our test environment, and I just want to add a bit more color to our example scenario. Specifically, you will see that I have an example order record open. And what I've done just to save a bit of time on this demonstration is I've already added those 2 renewable products, the SLA Gold and the Support Standard, to this particular order. Now, let's say that that was the situation. So the next step, step number 3, mentioned that we need to check the additional account info object to ensure that that renewal price uplift percentage field is indeed filled. So how can you do that from here? Well, we want to first open up the account page in a new tab. Then we're going to navigate from the account page into the additional account info object. I'm going to click into it just like so. And from here, within the order information section, you will notice that this is where that renewal price uplift percentage field lives. And it currently shows 3%, which if you recall, matches the same percentage value that we had seen designated within Kugamon Settings for the entire org. Now, in the use case where maybe a censure does not need a renewal price uplift, you can indeed modify this percentage here. Or if their specific renewal price uplift percent is not 3% and maybe 5%, that can also be modified easily here as well. Let's actually change this to 5%. So you can see exactly how the system automatically makes it easy for the end user. Just like that, we've updated that renewal price uplift percent. So now that is step number 3. Step number 4 is to ensure that the renewal price uplift percent on the renewal opportunity is indeed filled out. Let's also take a look at where this lives within our test environment. So you'll notice that I am back within our test environment and I have the example order open. So what I did just to save us a bit of time in this demonstration is I have added those 2 renewable products, SLA Gold and Standard Support, to this example order, just to add a little bit more color to our scenario. And from here, in order to generate the renewal opportunity, I'm going to then refer to the checklist, which shows that I'm good to go to be able to release the order. And this process will create our contract, the renewal opportunity, and a few other additional downstream items. And just like that, here we have within the contract information, the renewal opportunity name. And I'm going to open up this renewal opportunity in a new tab. And let's double check that the renewal price uplift percent is indeed updated and reflecting that 5% value. If I scroll down to renewal order information, I will be able to spot the renewal price uplift percent, which indeed shows that 5% value. And this is perfect, as the system automatically copied this value over from when we had updated within the Essentials additional account info object. Now, if I want to just double check, I can also take a look at both of these renewable products in a new tab, just to see that indeed the uplift percentage values have been applied, which you can see that they have. If you notice, the non-uplift sales price is $30,000. And the sales price below is the price and value that calculates that 5% uplift, which then brings the total to $31,500. If I also review this within the standard support renewable product, I can also see that the non-uplift sales price shows $2,000, and the sales price with that 5% uplift shows $2,100. So this looks perfect. If we refer back to our checklist, we can confirm that we have indeed filled in the Kugamon Settings renewable price uplift percentage value. We have also set the renewable products uplift renewal price values to true or enabled that checkbox. We have also filled in within the account's additional account info object the appropriate renewal price uplift percentage value. And we have also confirmed that on the renewal opportunity, renewal price uplift percentage value has indeed been filled out. And there you have it. These are the 4 important steps to confirm that you have enabled price uplift correctly for a renewable service within the Kugamon subscription management platform. We hope you enjoyed this week's New Function Monday video. If you would like to check out more, please visit us at www.kugamon.com. If you have any questions, please email us at support@kugamon.com. As always, we thank you for tuning in and we hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone.